Yes, I'm already live. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening. Welcome to High Performance Live with me, Kayode Kolade. It's another Friday evening, and I'm excited to be here for another live session. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's great to have you here. If this is your first time being on High Performance Live with me, this is where I talk about the tools, tips, skills, strategies, principles and practices to help you and I be those high performers that God has created us to be. When we talk about high performance, we're talking about living a healthier, wealthier, and better life, being everything that God has created you and I to be. And that's why we are here, right? That's why you are seeing this face for the very first time. And I just want to say welcome. It's great to meet you too. If you are seeing this face for the very first time, what I want to quickly say is that it's not a coincidence that you are seeing me, you are coming across my channel. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, and so that you can be part of all the great things that are happening here. Just like I said, my name is Kayode Kolade, and everything that I do here is all about being everything that God has created us to be. So you find me putting out daily shots, weekly videos, polls on a regular basis right here on my channel, and just helping you and I on our journey towards those very important goals that we want to achieve. One thing that I always keep saying is that I don't have all the answers, but one thing that I know is that it's so powerful when we go together along on this journey. We go together along on this journey towards being the very best version of ourselves. And that's one thing that you are definitely going to find right here on my channel. And that's why I'm inviting you to come along. Let's go along on this journey. To be those high performers that God has created us to be the very best version of ourselves, be it in your business, be it in your career, be it in your finances, in whatever area of your life. And that's what it's about. Every Friday, like this, I usually go live right here between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. West African time, just to do a quick check-in with you to find out how you are doing, how your week has been, how your goals are coming along, to find out, okay, what are you grateful for about this week, what are the lessons that you are learning this week, and what are you looking forward to in the upcoming week. That's what this live session is always about, because I believe that there's tremendous power in gratitude, there's tremendous power in the lessons that we are learning. I still saw it again recently, even right here on YouTube. There's a fitness guy that I love so much. I don't follow him so much, but I get to see some of his posts and all that. And recently I saw him put out a post where he said, "You are just one failure. You are just one failure away from your success." I think something like that is, you are just one failure away from your success. And I've really been hearing a lot of stuff like that, because at the end of the day, is the lessons that we learn from whatever experiences that we go through, from whatever failures that we encounter, that set us up for that success that we desire, that set us up for the next level of success that we are looking forward to. And that's why high performance life is so important, because I'm always asking you about what are those lessons that you are learning. It's not about learning, it's not about what the lessons that you are learning because you had a very great and fantastic and awesome week. That would be nice, and that would be wonderful. I would love, I'll be so um excited to celebrate your wins with you. But it's also about the fact that you go through the week, and sometimes things don't exactly go as planned. The goals didn't actually come out as you expected, or you weren't really able to even achieve anything that you wanted to really achieve. But the most important thing is that you are on this journey, right? We are on this journey together. We'll keep making progress together on this journey. That's what it's about. And so that's why every time we come on this live session, I'm always like, okay, what are the lessons that you learned this week? Because I know that those are the things that are setting us up for that success that I know that it's very, very close. Be it success in your business, success in your academics, success in your finances, success in your relationships. So, it's just so important that we are very conscious, we are very mindful of those lessons. One book that I'm always talking about, and I always recommend most of the time that I come on high performance live like this, is the book by Tim Ferriss called Tribe of Mentors and Tools of Titans. In case if this is your first time on High Performance Live, or you've been here before but you've not heard me mention that book before, I'm saying it again. As a high performer, as a high achiever, one book that I will highly recommend that you go read, because just like I said, every time I come on live like this, I will always, come with those tools that are helping me on my own journey, and I'm very sure will help you on your own journey. And one important tool, one important book that I know that would definitely help you on your journey towards high performance, on your journey towards those very important goals that you want to achieve, is these two books by Tim Ferriss, Tools of Titans and Tribe of Mentors. And the beautiful thing about these books is that it features, just like the name says, mentors, titans, people who have achieved remarkable results in various areas of life. So you have people in tech industry, you have people in the entertainment industry, you have people in the sports industry, you have people in various spheres of life, people in the financial space, in the business space. And he's talking to them, asking them questions, asking them, digging deep and asking them very important questions that can help any other person on their own journey. And for me, it's just so powerful. And one thing that he always keeps asking all these very successful and top high achieving people or high achievers is the fact that what is their favorite failure. What can they talk about one specific time that they failed, and that failure eventually set them up for later success? If you read the book of Tribe of Mentors, you will see that question over and over again. You will ask them, what's that one time that you failed, that eventually set you up for later success? Do you have any favorite failure of yours? And without missing a beat, that's why that these people are actually high achievers. That's why that these people are actually high performers, because there's none of them that doesn't have an answer to that question, because that's what this journey is all about. It's in the process, it's going through the process, it's going through the experiences of encountering one failure, encountering one obstacle. Like Ryan Holiday likes to say, the obstacle is the way. That's another book that I'm recommending for you. If you haven't read, you need to read that book, The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. It's in the process of encountering that obstacle, and that's why he says the obstacle is the way, because in the process of encountering that obstacle, you gain the arsenal in form of the lessons that you are learning that eventually help you to overcome those obstacles. And that's why it's just so important that if there's anything that you do, make sure that every week, these three things: number one, what are you grateful for this week? It's very, very important. Make sure that you know those things that you are grateful for. Take it a step further and write them down. That's why every time we come on High Performance Live like this, I ask you, what are the things that you are grateful for? It's very important, because gratitude always sets the pace for having a better attitude, and that takes you to a greater altitude. So it's very important. Gratitude is just so powerful. It's from gratitude that we are able to be generous, we're able to be givers, that we're able to live those lives that we really want to live. And that's why gratitude is so important. The second thing is, what are the lessons that you are learning this week? It's also very, very important. We can't afford to just go through any week and not be cognizant of the fact that what specific lessons did I learn this week? What happened on Sunday? What happened on Monday? What happened on Tuesday? What happened on Wednesday? Today is Friday. We're talking about 6 days now, from Sunday to Monday. Tomorrow is going to be Saturday, making it the 7th day of the week. And you and I are high performers. We can't afford to go through 6 days a week and not be cognizant of at least one specific lesson that we either learned from our lives. And it doesn't have to be a lesson that you learned from your own life personally. It could be a lesson that you learned from somebody else's life. That's the thing, because it's not enough to learn maybe perhaps from your mistakes. And when I even say lessons learned, it's not necessarily lessons as a result of mistakes. It can be also lessons, just like I said, from successes. But the truth about it is that you and I get to know that we learn more from our failures, we learn more from our mistakes than we learn from our successes, right? But at the end of the day, we don't only have to learn from our own mistakes or our own failures. We can learn from the mistakes of others. I like the way Mike Murdoch always puts it. He says mentoring is how did he put it now? He said mentoring is wisdom without the pain. I love that so much. He says mentoring is wisdom without the pain. Going through, encountering the failure, encountering the experience by yourself, you gain the wisdom, but at the end of the day, you feel the pain, right? But he said the beautiful thing about mentoring is that you gain the wisdom from the person without the pain. That, for me, that's just so powerful. So at the end of the day, is that we've gone through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, up to Friday. What are the lessons that we've learned from our own personal lives? And if not from our lives, what are the lessons that we've learned from the people around us? Who are the people that make up your own tribe of mentors? I think, let me put it like that. Just like I'm talking about the book Tribe of Mentors by Tim Ferriss. Can you tell me who are the people that make up your own tribe of mentors? Who are the people in your tribe? Who are those people that you are listening to? Who are those people that you are paying attention to every day on a regular basis? Who are those people that you are watching? Who are those people that you are listening to? Who are those people that you are interacting with? Because you and I know that circle, that tribe of your mentor, that tribe of mentors is a predictor of your future, is a predictor of my future, is a predictor of our future. That tribe, that circle, that mentoring circle, that circle of mentors is a predictor of our future. And so it's very, very important that we need, to be very deliberate about these things, right? We need to be very conscious of it. Trust me, I didn't plan on saying all these things, but I don't know where they are coming from. We're talking about if you see the title on this live stream is The Dark Matter of the Heart Part 2, taking a leap from what with our discussion last week. But I'm beginning to see how it applies, how this is flowing, and I know that this is helping you, even as it's helping me as I'm listening to it now. So that's the thing, that who are the people that make up that circle? It's not a mistake that Tim Ferriss calls that book Tribe of Mentors. Who are the people that make up your own tribe? Do you have a tribe? I'm very sure, at least I can beat my chest, that the fact that you are watching this is a proof that you are a high performer. And that the fact that you are a high performer is a proof that you value mentoring, you value surrounding yourself with people who are more intelligent than you are, who can see farther than you are, who have walked the path that you want to walk along on too as well. And so at the end of the day, it's great to have this circle, but the way we make the most of this circle is that in live sessions like this, when we come back together, or on your own, when you come to the end of the week, just like we have done now, we are coming to the end of another working week, a Friday/Saturday that we are going into, for you to be able to go back and say, here are 1, 2, 3 lessons that I learned from my tribe of mentors this week. So for me, that's just what's so powerful. Hi, Casey's father. Hello, hello, hello. Great to see you. Welcome. Thank you for joining. It's okay, Casey's father. How are you? Hope you had a great time with family. So I hope you guys had a blast. You had fun. You enjoyed yourself, right? I'm so happy. Congratulations again, Casey's father. Happy birthday again. Congratulations on this your new year and in this your new season. And I keep praying for you. I keep wishing you all the very best in everything that you do. Great, great, great. Welcome. Great to have you here. And so that's just what it is. That at the end of the day, as high performers, we must remember it's about those 3 things. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for this week? It's very, very important. What are the lessons? Thank you, man. Yes, I'm great. I'm all right too as well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Casey's father, for asking. And so that's what it is. That what are you grateful for this week? What is that lesson that you are learning this week? Can you point to those lessons that you have learned this week? 1, 2, 3 lessons. Just like I said, it doesn't have to be lessons that you've learned from your life personally, but lessons that you have learned and observed from the people around you, from your tribe. Who are the people that form your own tribe of mentors? what are the lessons that you are learning from that tribe? What are those lessons that you're learning from that tribe this week? Make sure that you put them down. And if you have them right now, share them so that that can help you reinforce those lessons that you're learning. Type them right now in the chat and let me know what are those specific lessons that you have learned this week from your tribe. That you have learned this week from your tribe. And then the final thing that I'm always talking about is what are your goals for the upcoming week? It's very, very important. What are you looking forward to even in the new week that we go to? Yeah, thank you so much, Casey's father. What's that goal that you are looking forward to in the new week? Remember, no goals, no growth. The only way that we grow is by having those goals that we are looking forward to. So it's very important that in any as we are wrapping up the week and we are going into the weekend, preparing for the new week, make sure that you have those goals in view. Make sure that you have those goals in front of you. You are looking at them, saying that, oh, these are the things that I'm looking forward to, even as I go into the new week. It can be one, it can be two. It's not about the number, but you have something specific as a goal that you are looking forward to even as you go into the new week, because that's the only way we grow, that's the only way we improve, that's the only way we get better. I don't have any goals right now. I wonder how I can find my goal between find my goal between you. What's my own goal? Okay, awesome Cases, father. The reason why we feel like we don't have any goals is because maybe sometimes we want to think like in terms of, oh, I want to maybe travel to another country for a vacation or something. But your goal can be as simple as the fact that, oh, this particular book that I've been putting off reading, I want to make sure that I get that book read. I want to make sure that I read that book in this new week that we're going into. Perhaps there is that particular fact that, oh, you have been saying to yourself that you need to organize your closet, you need to organize your workspace, or you need to organize your study space. You've been putting it off now for weeks and weeks on end. Your goal can be the fact that as I get into this week, just that one goal, I'm going to make sure that I get this thing done, this thing that I've been putting off. And so that's just the thing. When we're talking about goals, begin to think about that particular thing that you have been putting off for a while now. What's that particular thing that you have been putting off for a while? And saying to yourself that this particular thing that I've been putting off for a while, that has been in my head, from time to time, telling me that I need to do this thing this week. As I get into this week, I'm definitely going to get it done. And so for me, that's just what it is. For me, I have various goals that I'm always working on. At this particular moment, my goal is to keep promoting my live in-person event that is coming at the end of the month, right here in Lagos, Nigeria. So I keep telling myself, oh, well, what are you doing? And this thing, who have you spoken to? Who are you inviting? Who have you told about this event? Who do you need to tell about this event? What are those things that you need to put in place so that people can be more aware of the event that is coming up? And so for me, that's just what it is. That's how you set a goal for yourself. And in the process of doing that, you see how your life begins to grow from one level to another. Because at the end of the day, one thing that I keep saying is that the only way that we build confidence, the only way that we build happiness is by keeping the promises that we make to ourselves. Many of the time, the reason why we are distracted, the reason why we are carried away by what every other person is doing, the reason why we are comparing ourselves with others. Yes, okay, awesome. I'm glad you got it, Casey's father. The reason why we are comparing ourselves with others and feeling, oh, this particular person is better than me, this particular person is smarter than me, this particular person is better looking than me, is because of the fact that we are not paying attention to our own goals. And if you are not paying attention to your own goals, if you are not paying attention to the things that really matter to you, the things that you find valuable, you will be carried away by somebody else's goal. You'll be carried away by somebody else's dream. You'll be carried away by what any other person is doing. And so anytime I find myself in that space, and trust me, I also get into that space too. That's like I said, I don't have all the answers. We're all going along on this journey. And so I also get into that place where I find myself comparing myself to somebody else, comparing myself to how this person person looks, to what this other person is achieving, the great things that they are doing, and I'm tempted to feel down on myself. Immediately I just come back to myself and I say, hey, come on, the reason why you are feeling that way is because you are not paying attention to your own life. You are not paying attention to your own goals. You are not paying attention to your own values. You are not paying attention to the things that really matter to you. If you are truly focused on those things that matter to you, on those things that are important to you, you will not have time to be comparing yourself to another person. That's just the truth. You will not find your time to be comparing yourself to another person. So it's about sitting down and doing the work, whatever thing. Trust me, all of us have things that are going on through our head right now that we have been putting off for a while. That we have been saying, yes, 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 I need to do that thing. I will find time to do it. I will find time to do it. And then, I will find time to do it. Before you know it, 1 week is gone, 2 weeks gone, 1 month gone. Before you know it, 3 months, 6 months. And then before you know it, it's a new year and you've still not gotten around to doing that thing. So whatever it is, this is the time. That thing that you have been putting off, this is the time to get to it. This is the time to get to it. Whatever it is that looks like the challenge that is preventing you from getting to it, face it. Face it. If it's the fact that, at the end of the day, maybe you are usually tired after your day's activity, and you are usually tired, and because you are tired, you are not able to do it at the end of the day. Then what do? Make sure that you do it first thing in the morning, first thing Sunday morning, or first thing on Monday morning. Make sure that you do it first thing Monday morning before all the activities of the day get to you and you get tired. Even if it means that you dedicate 5 minutes to attend to it and get it done. So that's just the thing. Is most times is that we're scared to do it because of how we feel that it's going to be difficult. Yes, absolutely, cases for that, and we all face it. That's the truth. Not just you. We all face it, right? We all into that space where we don't feel motivated. We feel down. We feel discouraged. We just feel, doing this thing is going to be too hard. It's going to be too hard. It's going to be too difficult. It's going to be too much of a burden and all that. But at the end of the day, is when you say to yourself that you need to get to do this thing. And the best way to get to it is to do it first thing, And even if it means just giving 5 minutes to it. If, for instance, I say, okay, I'm going to write a blog post on so and so day, and I'm feeling discouraged, I'm not feeling motivated, I'm feeling like I don't have the right words in my head right now to come up with that blog post and all that. The first thing I tell myself to do is that, you know what, just go to your table and go and sit down first of all. After I sit down, I say, okay, the next thing is get out your laptop. Put power on your laptop. After I power on my laptop, I said the first thing is open Microsoft Word and just type new blog post. And as you are taking it step by step, excuse me. So that's one thing that I've discovered that helps me get over that not being motivated slump, right? To take it one step at a time, to take it one bite at a time. You have that big goal there, right, that you want to achieve, but to break it down into little pieces, to break it down into little bits and chunks, and to not take it one step at a time. So that you are supposed to go and work out, you are supposed to go and hit the gym. The very first thing that you need to do is to first of all even get up from your bed. So even get up first before start thinking of the hassle of the workout and how difficult it's going to be. Do the first thing, which is to get up. The next thing that you need to do is to put on your workout clothes and to put on your sneakers or your training shoe. Do that first of all. And you will see how just from there, you do that, wear your sneakers. If you are doing your workout at home, go into the room where you are doing the workout and even sit down first of all. And so that's just how it is, right? I don't know if you're following these cases further. By breaking it down step by step, breaking it down into little chunks, breaking that big goal that you want to achieve, be it working out, be it that particular business idea that you want to work on, be it that sales copy that you are supposed to do, be it that letter that you are supposed to send out, whatever it is, be it that email, be whatever it is that you are supposed to work on, break it down, right? Take that big goal and break it down. If you need to write that letter to that organization or to that particular company or to that particular school, and you are scared of how to go about it, the very first thing is, what is the first step to do? First of all, put on your laptop, open up Microsoft Word, and just be there. First of all, just be there. And in the process of doing that, trust me, before you know it, every other thing will begin to flow, and then you get it done. And so that's just what it is. It's just so important. But that's the only way we will grow. That's the only way we'll improve. If we keep putting off all those things that are in our heads and saying, "Oh, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it," and we never get around to doing it, trust me, we don't get to grow. The only way we grow is by attacking, is by facing those goals that we have been putting, those things going on in our head that we have putting on off for a while. Get at them, get at them, get at them. Make sure that you face them, make sure that you deal with them, even as we go into this new week. And that's just it. Awesome, awesome stuff, right? Yeah, this is everything I've just said is totally different from everything I planned to say. Everything I just said is totally different from everything that I planned to say, but I know that you got absolute value. Hi, Mr. Sharaf. Hi, Mr. Sharaf. Great to have you here. I know that you got great value from everything that I talked about, but that's just how it is. That's how we grow. We grow on our journey, on this our journey towards becoming the best version of ourselves, becoming those high performers that God has created you and I to be. It's just so important. Remember your gratitude. Let your gratitude be in place, even as we go into the weekend. What are you grateful for this week? It's very, very important. Write them down. What are those lessons that you learned this week? That's like I said, you have your tribe of mentors. And in case if you don't, that's why you are here on High Performance Live, right? This is your own tribe. This is my own tribe, where we keep talking, where we keep encouraging ourselves and charging ourselves on what are the lessons that you got from this video today. Write them down, and then what's that goal, what's that thing that you have been putting off for a while, that you have been telling yourself you will get to, and that you have been putting off for a while. Write it down this week and get at it, even as we go into the new week. Sir, what makes you motivated to do your works? Accountability. I think for me, accountability is my number one motivation. Anything that I do, accountability plays a very big role. Number one, I know that I'm accountable to God. Very, very accountable to God. Or He's the one that has given me breath, that has given me life. He's the one that has given me my body. He's the one that has given me my gifts, my skills, my talents, has given me wisdom, has given me everything. And one thing that I understand is that whatever He has given me, the way I use those things is my own gifts back to Him. So I remember that I'm first of all accountable to God. Number two, I realize that I'm accountable to the people around me. Number one, I'm accountable to you, Case this Father. I'm accountable to every wonderful person right here on YouTube that raises up their hand to come on every live session that we have like this, to be here, that goes on every video that I put out every week, to watch those videos, to like those videos, to share them, to answer the polls. I understand that I'm accountable. So anytime most of the time I don't feel like coming live. I don't feel like coming on live right now. Most days, most of the time. But I do it because I'm accountable. I do it whether there are 100 people on the live session or whether there is nobody at all. I will do it because I am accountable. I'm accountable. I'm accountable to everyone here. I'm accountable to my family. Right now in the background, there are people who are loving me and who are supporting me, who you don't see. My wife, all my family members cheering me on and backing me on, even though not all of them are physically in this space right now. I know I'm accountable to them, because anything I do, I know that I'm sowing a seed that is going into our families, that is going in the form of encouragement, that is going in the form of strength, that is going in the form of positive vibes, that is helping to lift our family up to new heights. So those are the things, that keep me motivated, and that get me to do the things that I need to do. And apart from that, I another thing that I know is that I'm accountable to my future self. I'm accountable to my future self. And when I say my future self, I'm not talking about who I will be tomorrow or who I will be next year or who I will be in 5 years' time. When I say my future self, I'm talking about everything I can be, do, and have that I'm yet to be, do, and have. So I'm accountable to that person. So I'm accountable to do my best, to give my best, to show up. I'm accountable to show up. Yes. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you're happy, Casey's father. But so that's just it. So I'm accountable to my future self. You too, Casey's father, you're accountable to your future self. And I know that that's why you are here. That's why every time, you come up, you show up here, doing your best, putting in the work. And trust me, your future self sees everything that you're doing, Casey's father. And trust me, your future self is clapping for you, is cheering you on because he can see. They can definitely see that you are on the path, that you are on the path, walking the path to being that better version of yourself. And so that's why we do what we do. That's why we do what we do, Casey's father. That's why we put in the work every time. That's why we keep talking to ourselves like this, because that future self is real. I don't know whether you've seen the Dark Matter TV series. I love it so much. I saw it recently, Dark Matter TV series by Apple, starring Joel Edgerton. I love it so much because it talks about the fact that there are several multiverses and several versions of us, that several versions and possibilities of us that exist right now. So the future, this future version of yourself that I talk about, that I'm accountable to, is not tomorrow, is not next month, is not next year. It exists now, and is saying to you, oh my, oh my, awesome, Christopher, please don't cry, please don't cry at all. Man, I've graduated recently. I was once that energetic and enthusiastic, but now I'm just procrastinating and spending most of my time on the couch. Mr. Sharp, I feel you. And you are just coming into the live session, but that's just what we've been talking about, Mr. Sharp, honestly. So you are in the right place, because that's what we've been talking about. And I was just talking about the fact that just three things, right? Even though, even as you say right now, you're spending most of your time on the couch and all that, we're talking about how, what are those three things that we can put in place so that we can make progress. And I said, number one is that this week, identifying that thing that you are grateful for. It's just very important, just even if it's just one thing. Number two is the fact that, what is the lesson that you have learned this week? And it doesn't have to be from your life. We're talking about, what's that lesson that you learned from somebody. And I talked about the tribe of mentors, that you and I, as high performers, we need to have a tribe, right? We need to have a tribe. That's why you are here, Mr. Sharp. Yes, I get it. I get it. I get it, because I've been there too. I know what it means to be in that place where you have that dark cloud over you, where you just feel like nothing is working, where you feel like you're not making progress. You are that motivational person. I know what it means to be that motivational person who is motivating other people, but who is feeling depressed, who is feeling down, who wants to look at the future and cannot see any possibility at all. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there. I'm talking about, this is not too even so long ago. I'm talking about like 2016, 2017. To be in just that place where it's like every that thick dark cloud is over you, and you are the motivational person. And trust me, that during those years, I will be the one putting out motivational quotes, putting motivational videos every day on social media. But I was depressed. I couldn't see any way out. But trust me, it was little by little, coming back, to that place where, I eventually said to myself, I said, Kyle, see, if you say you are a high performer, then are you doing the things that high performing people do, right? I know that you've heard the talk, you have been doing the talk, but are you actually walking the walk? And so it was little by little, I started, just picking myself up. I remember that it was in the process that year that I read Bryan Cranston's book. And just in case if you've not read it, I recommend, I suggest, it's not compulsory that you have to read it, because trust me, I know you've read a lot of books. And so that was also when I came across his book, Bryan Cranston's book, A Life in Parts. It's his memoir, Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad, right? I'm sure you know him. And that's where he talked about the fact that he ran the marathon and he changed his life. I know for me, I was just like, oh wow, okay. let me do this too. Let me do this too. And just in that process of even making that decision to do something that I'd never done before. Yes, thank you so much, Casey's father, for sharing that. If you keep failing, Mr. Shara, that means you are succeeding. Yes, because that's the process. Oh, that's awesome. I love that, Casey's father. I love that. I love that so much because it simply means you are on the journey. It simply means you're on the journey. That's so powerful. That's so powerful. And so, that was just how it was too for me, in that process of dealing with failure, dealing with the dark clouds that I was feeling, and just taking the step one step after the other, making that decision to run the marathon, getting all the lessons that I learned from running that marathon. I've seen my life grow from one level to another. And for me, that's just what it is. That's why it's just so powerful. And let's get it done. I'm not sure Mr. Sharaf is still there. Maybe he had to go somewhere, but I'm sure he will come back and still get this message. But yes, awesome. You're welcome, Casey's father. Thank you too for sharing that insightful word there. We all need it. And so that's it. That's basically all that I have to share this evening. I said I was going to keep it very short and sharp, but I'm just so glad that we had this deep conversation that we had this evening together. Just sharing, bringing out many of these things. Trust me, just like I said, I never planned to say this at all. It was something else I had in mind to say, but I know that somebody needed to hear this. I know I needed to hear this, and I know that you too needed to hear this. And so for me, that's just why it's just so powerful. Remember your gratitude, the lessons that you're learning, and that goal, that thing that you have been putting off for a while. Get at it, break it down into smaller chunks and just take it one step at a time, and you keep seeing yourself making progress. Thank you so much for being here with me. You are awesome. You're the best. Casey's father, thank you. Mr. Sharaf, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. You guys are just the best. Both of you are the best. I appreciate you so much. Wishing you a very great weekend. Yes. Awesome, Mr. Sharaf. Yes, we are rooting for you. Remember, we are rooting for you. We are cheering you on all the way. I don't hope you are going out of this situation. I know you're coming out of it. There is not an accident. It's not a mistake that you came across this live session. This is the first time I'm coming. We are meeting each other. So I know you're absolutely coming out of this situation. There's nothing that is going to stop it. It's a guarantee. And I appreciate you so much, Mr. Sharaf. And we are cheering you on. We are rooting for you. We are praying for you. We are holding on your hands. God too is holding your hands and strengthening you, giving you courage, giving you that much needed strength in this particular time. And I just can't wait. To hear those great and wonderful things that are coming out, of everything that you are doing. Awesome. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Rahila says the same. Casey's father too says the same. We believe in you, Mr. Sharaf. Yes, yes, that's my name, Casey's father. Thank you for the kind words. You've been awesome to Casey's father. Well done, well done, well done. And so, very quickly, just enjoy your weekend. There's a new video coming out on Sunday. Remember, I always talk about the fact that every new week we have our new videos that come out on Sunday. This Sunday's video is going to be about the journaling secrets of world achievers, the journaling secret of world achievers. Whether you are new to the world of journaling, you're a beginner, or you're an expert, you need to watch that video. It's going to be very, very insightful and powerful. As always, I really appreciate you, everyone here, Casey's father, Mr. Sharaf, Raila, watching those videos, liking them and sharing them. Thank you so much. Do me a favor, watch the video, like it, share it with somebody, even as we start a new week, and they will be so grateful to you that I will especially be grateful for you watching that video. Sorry about that. That was my network. So around this time, definitely the video will be up. So look forward to it. and please share it with somebody. I will be so grateful. Yes, awesome. Thank you, Rahila, and thank you, Kiz's father. Great and awesome stuff. So thank you once again. I can't thank you enough. I'll keep thanking you. Enjoy your weekend. Look out for every other thing coming out, daily shorts, polls coming out. We keep talking and we keep engaging and we keep making progress, more importantly, towards those goals that we want to achieve. I can't wait to hear good news from you, even as we go into this new week that we are going into. Those things, that thing that you have been putting off, I can't wait to hear from you that you've gotten around to start working on some of those things and the progress that you are making. I'm looking forward to hearing that good news from you. And wishing you strength, wishing you grace, wishing you all the very best. Do take care. Your greatness is very sure.